You saw him painting his face. It did crazy numbers. So we thought, what if Chad painted my face? So great to finally have you here and have that new music out.
It's great to meet you, man. You look different.
I know.
For some reason, I didn't expect, you look good.
Thank you. Y'all, today on the Rock Feed podcast, we're joined by a very special guest, Matty Mullins from Memphis, Mayfire. The new record, Shapeshifter, is out everywhere now. Here at Welcome to Rockville, beautiful Daytona International Speedway. Are you a racing fan? What's it like to perform at this legendary venue?
It's crazy, man. I mean, it doesn't even matter if you're a racing fan or not. Just the actual visual of being here is so crazy. And I've recently become a racing fan. Just gotten in, had randomly become friends with a bunch of NASCAR guys, and it's like to be here and to see their view and also just like the angle of the track, how steep it is so crazy. This is our second time here, and it is just like it's truly mind-blowing. And if you're not here, you can't get a grasp on just how massive it is, but it's a sight to see.
So these NASCAR guys, from what I understand, are big rock fans. So they're into the band and they're like listening to Memphis Mayfire to get pumped up. And
yeah.
I've heard that a lot, that these dudes are really into rock.
They are, definitely. And it makes sense. I mean, it's such a high intensity sport. Using rock and metal music to get pumped up for it makes a lot of sense, right? And so it's cool, man. Those two worlds definitely collide.
So Memphis Mayfire, you guys are one of those bands, predates Rock Feed. You guys have been going strong for so long now. Like, what do you attribute that longevity to?
I think every band has ebbs and flows and ups and downs, and we just don't have a plan B. We don't have a backup plan.
Yeah.
I think that's the key to success, is that when things are dim and low and you feel like nobody believes in you, that's the time and opportunity to work harder than ever before. If you keep that mindset, you'll be fine.
It's like a scene out of a movie right here today. I've got the legendary Chad from Mudvane. You already know, one of the best episodes in the history of the Rock Feed podcast. You saw him painting his face. It did crazy numbers. So we thought, what if Chad painted my face? As the LD50 25th anniversary tour is about to kick off, we got word there's some new music on the way. And the dedication, he's about to shave my beard right now for this. So we don't know.
His wife apparently loves me.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. So I wear appliances on my face, and I told him, I was like, bro, that beard is like, I can't get the appliances this thick. Now, if somebody told me to shave my goatee off, I'd tell you to go yourself, and it's not going to happen. I said, I can keep everything except this shit. So this shit has got to go. So you ready?
Let's do it.
Okay.
This legendary moment. Got to do it.
I'm going to start right here.
This is one of the best moments in Rock Feed history, ladies and gentlemen. I will watch this the rest of my life.
It's 10 years younger.
This is amazing.
It's crazy. I guarantee you're cooler.
I'm cooler because I can tell people you did it.
Not just cooler, like as in swagger cooler.
Right.
Temperature cooler. Because he does much fur than goddamn face.
This is probably the craziest moment in Rock Feed history that we've ever filmed. And so for all of y'all at Rockville today, when you see me walking around, I didn't paint myself. We had Chad do it. Doesn't get much better than that. Oh my God, I look insane. Oh my God.
Come on, hold on.
Holy shit.
You up here, homie. I am not good at anything. I can't do anything with my left hand.
I look like Steven Seagal. Oh my God, dude. Okay. Oh my God.
I don't want him to do it left-handed.
This is amazing.
My wife knows that.
To do it left-handed.
Dude, I'm not.
Also, shout out to Shannon Guns in the building here.
Shannon, pop in here and say hi.
The best of the best right here. Shout out to Shannon.
Helping facilitate.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are joined by such a very special guest that I've wanted to have here on the Rock Feed podcast for a long time. We got Pete from Chevelle. I've been listening to Chevelle for so many years. You guys are really one of the most consistent bands in rock. The new song Rabbit Hole is out now, Cowards Part 1. So great to hear you guys have a new music. I've seen y'all live so many times. I've punished you on social media, like, please come on the podcast. So it's so great to finally have you here. This is from a separate interview. I did not do this up just to talk. Yeah. But no one thinks I'm insane, but it's so great to finally have you here and can have that new music out.
It's great to meet you, man. You look different.
I know.
For some reason, I didn't expect, you look good.
Thank you. Trying a different look. I did get hit by a car on the way in, but I wasn't missing this interview for anything in the world. I could tell you that right now. So it's an honor to have you. Talk about kind of how you guys approach songwriting, because I feel like over the course of your career, and I'm not just saying this, I'm not just hyping you up because I'm a Chevelle fan, but y'all have been one of the most consistent bands, just putting out quality material. And I'm curious about kind of what went into putting that new song together that you guys just released.
Yeah, that's nice of you to say.
I mean it.
You're blowing me up over here.
I gotta hype you up. I love Chevelle. I know Tori was just saying how much everybody loves Chevelle. Like it's just, you guys are just that band that everybody. I mean, you're like a band's band too, where they love you. It's like,
Wow, thank you.
yeah,
I mean, okay, don't stop.
yeah.
No, you know what? So, yeah, so we're really in-house. So Sam and I write the music. It's always been that way. Two brothers. Started as three brothers. That didn't last, but you know, really, dude, it's really just, the trick is in just starting. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just go down in the studio. Sure, it's as simple as that. So one day you'll just have something click, you know. But I pick up a guitar. That's it. I mean, it just starts there.
And talking about your live show as well, you guys are one of those bands where it seems like it's just all you as the band. There's a lot of technology that people put into your shows, but y'all are such a great live band. I'm assuming it's just 100% you guys up there, and it's a 3-piece band, right? Still to this day, and it sounds like it's a 10-piece. You know, how raw and how strong you guys sound live. Talk about that live show.
Yeah, so we've always been a 3-piece. Like, you know, the thing is, I have been noticing there are parts that could leave out, you know, like, because you multi-track a record, you know, Sauce calls it parts. So there is talks of possibly bringing in a guitarist. So we've been picking that around, you know, fill it out a little bit more or whatever. Just do something different. Maybe play a song the way I played in, like, ever, you know. So, yeah, I mean, it's cool, you know. I dig it. You know, 3 pieces cool. But, you know, I'm not against change. It's assurable. And I think that to play some deeper cuts that we never have might be worth bringing somebody in and helping on a little bit.
All right, y'all. What an amazing moment it has been. Chad from Mudvane. You have no idea how much Mudvane means to me as a band. LD50 25th anniversary tour. For him to sit down before a show at Daytona International Speedway, paint my face on the channel. This is a moment I will never forget. And now, in front of a live audience, in front of a national audience, we're about to go on Sirius XM. I'm about to go give an interview in front of a live crowd, talk to Shannon Guns, who is awesome, and a little outside the comfort zone, you know, but very, very thankful and very excited to do this. My boys are Return to Dust out here. They're my security. Chad from Mudvane coming through. It's me, Chad from Mudvane, coming through. Return to Dust bodyguards. Not just a great band, but also great security guards. Definitely.
Hey,
All right, what's y'all's names again?
Jamie and Logan.
Jamie and Logan. These are my friends right here. Yo, you're graduating. Your pops brought you out to the rock festival. Now that's parenting, baby.
We try to do our best. We, my wife and I brought him up on rock and roll since he was in diapers, and he's always loved rock music. And so we surprised him. We said, you know, we could get him a laptop, but is he going to remember that? No. We take him to Rockville 4 days. He's going to remember that.
We love that. What are your favorite bands you've seen so far?
So far, favorites have been Rob Zombie, Knock Loose, Green Day was really good, Linkin Park,
Yes.
they rocked it last night, and going for number 3 for Core in the Night, baby.
Oh yeah. What about you?
Union Underground, Invent Animate, and Linkin Park definitely showed up last night. It was great. Looking forward to Marilyn Manson, Korn. You cannot forget Mudvane. My God, they still
Yes.
rock it, man.
Oh my
It's my third
goodness.
time seeing them, and they're amazing. So-
Iconic. Guys, have the best time. Congrats on your graduation. You had better grades than I ever did, baby. Let's
Cheers.
go.
One thing got me through it all, that's you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot believe we're here right now. Welcome to Rockville with 7 hours after Violet. We got the fellas in the building, hot off the stage. Debut album, self-titled, out everywhere now. My first time getting to see you guys, and holy shit, you guys absolutely ripped.
Thank you, bro.
Such a great set. So what has it been like? What's the response been like to this new record, debut album?
It's been good, bro. We haven't toured a lot. We're playing like specific shows, but we are leaving in about 2 weeks to Europe. We're doing the whole festival run and then doing some dates with Avenged and Korn. So it should be fun, bro. But you know, I've been looking for like the tour where we can like learn each other more, you know what I mean? Musically and stuff. The bonding happens on tour. We've been doing like spurts, you know, we did Brazil, we did LA, we did, you know, Mexico with Tool. So we're doing cool shit, bro. It's just, this is for fun and make people happy and at the same time make ourselves happy.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're definitely doing it. Can we just talk about Taylor's hair real quick?
Oh,
Like
dude.
the drip is immaculate, bro.
Cut up, dude.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Oh my goodness.
Call him Michael Knight, that's what
Let's go, bro. Immaculate.
Right, I'm going fast now.
I'm envious.
I'm aerodynamic. And
Amazing. We got Morgoth in the building as well. Now, were you producing as well? Were you producing on this at all? Because I know you were a lot.
That's how it started.
Yeah, so you know, production is a word that like encompasses a lot of different things, but yeah, so it started as just me and him riffing, you know, and like just writing full demo ideas. And then you know, at first I wasn't sure if I was gonna play guitar or not or whatever, you know, then eventually it just we wrote so much I was like, yeah, I'm gonna play guitar in this.
Yeah, I wanted
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
I told you. I was like, you stick around and be a part of the band, not just a producer, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
On the record, I played the guitar and the bass, but, you know, I needed
Yeah.
to kill it too. And then we got Alejandro as well.
Yeah.
It came together so organically as well,
Yeah.
it seems.
It did.
It did, yeah. We didn't plan for it at all.
Not at all. None of it was planned.
And it changed a couple times over on like, oh, what's it gonna be? Is it gonna be this? Is it gonna be that? You know, and then
We didn't even know what genre we were going to be.
Right.
Because I just writing riffs and he was going down beats.
And you're incorporating a lot of genres into your music as well.
I always have.
Right.
You know, and he does.
Yeah, same with him. We all make a wide variety of music. So making like stuff that's super melodic and pretty, and then stuff that's like really heavy and aggressive and, you know, brutal is kind of natural for everyone.
And when did you get into production, dude? Because I just want to say, everyone talks about like how great you are in the studio with songwriting and like just the versatility of your creativity is so cool to see.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, so I mean, I started learning to record when I was like a teenager, just recording like my hardcore and like heavy bands, you know, then and like punk bands. And then in like 2009 or so, I like went to school and I have like a bachelor's degree for recording stuff. The most useless degree in any field, to be honest. No one cares about your degree in music. But yeah, around then, you know, just recording like local metal and hardcore bands turned into me producing for like a lot of the SoundCloud wave artists that happened around the same time, because I was a lot of friends with a lot of hip hop producers, so I'd play guitar on their stuff. And as soon as I started doing that, I was like, oh, I can make beats, you know, and I just started making beats. And then luckily that went to like Juice WRLD and Bones and, you know, a lot of that type of stuff.
So you worked with Juice WRLD.
I did.
That's incredible.
Yes,
Yeah,
black.
I knew that you had a quite the credits or whatever it is you say. I don't know the technical.
Yeah, credits.
terms,
Yeah,
whatever you call them.
Yeah, collaborations, whatever.
So Taylor, this is your second set of the weekend. You had Left to Suffer as well. How do you balance that? I mean, you made it look easy up there.
It was definitely not that, for sure. I'm just, you know, I'm blessed to be able to do it so much. You know what I mean? Like I've wanted to play live and play music for so long that I think that it's super cool and awesome that Shavo brought me on to be able to like do it like to like this extent. I'm just so busy all the time, and honestly, that's like a blessing to me. I'd rather be busy than be bored. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And bro, I mean, I know you're like me, like, you know, watching your rise has been so cool because I think your vocals are nuts, and it's just been really special to see you getting the props that you deserve. Yeah. And so like, how did you come into the band? How did you get to know Shavo, and what was that feeling like when you're like, holy shit, dude, I'm about to be in this band?
Yeah, I was recording with Morgoth. We were recording the last Left to Suffer album that came out, Leap of Death, and I was like in the studio and he was like, yeah, I'm writing music with Shavo. And I was like, oh, sick. I was like, what the heck? So he showed me a song and I was like jokingly like, you know, if you ever want a vocalist, like, you know, I'll do it. Like, but I totally was never like, you know, I was like, obviously at this time I had no idea who he was as a person. I just saw him as like the icon,
right?
Still, because like I've just been a System fan for so long, so I was like, this guy doesn't want some deathcore vocalist in his band, you know what I mean? And then it turns out they were like, yo, like try out. They sent me Feel, and I tried out with Feel, and then Shavo hits me up and he's like, yo, I love your voice. Da, da, da.
I was at the gym, and I get the demo, and I was getting out of the shower and I was listening. Put it on in the locker room, and I'm expecting, because I thought he was just deathcore. I mean, I wanted growling, I wanted that guttural shit, I wanted it, but I also need singing. You know?
Right.
Like I think it's multi-dimensional shit. And this guy goes in a falsetto, and I was like, we gotta send him another. I couldn't believe it. Yeah. So I said, send him another track ASAP, because I think this is the guy.
Yeah, I was like, I told you he can sing and scream.
I mean, no, but it wasn't just the singing. It was the degree of singing. You know, his range is from the highest to the lowest. It's like from guttural to the highest, where dogs can only hear the shit. Oh, there's Josh. Come here.
Yo, come on in. What up?
Mr. Josh.
What up?
I was like, what's up? Mr. Josh, how are you?
Mr. Drummer, Mr. Josh.
What up, bro?
Josh drumming for 7 hours back. So yeah, that was it for me. And then I knew I wanted him because he fit the mold so perfectly. I was just hoping he was a good guy, because, you know, I've been in this 30 years. I wanted not only a great musician, but also a good guy.
Right.
And we got all that.
Yo! Make room on the couch.
We got everybody.
Let's go! This is so good. This is perfect. We literally have the entire band. They were just bad mouthing you, dude. It was insane.
I didn't even know what
No.
So, anyways, that's how we hit him up, and then I'll tell you how he came, and then we'll talk about John.
Insanely freaking talented, dude. The stuff he's just flexing on Instagram. I'm like, this dude's elite.
Oh, this
is a different
second.
Yeah, it's triple A. I mean, I'm like, my goodness.
I agree, bro. So once we had him. We found out he lives in Atlanta. Yeah. So we flew him down for a vocal session. We locked ourselves in Morgoth's house for like 3 weeks. And that's when I needed another guitar player, someone that does leads. And not for solos, but just someone on top. And they told me about Alejandro and American Idol. And I was like, I expected, I didn't know it was him. I didn't know what to expect. You know, you hear American Idol, you don't know what to expect, right? I told him this before. Yeah. I expected some dude that looks like Kenny G.
Yeah. Oh my God. I have to. And then I showed him the Instagram, and he was like, I already follow
this dude. I follow him.
I already follow him.
Not this guy. Not this guy. So he came along to the sessions, and he just joined in, and he writes well. He sings like a canary.
Yeah.
Beautiful shit going on. And then we brought in, Josh was around for a bit.
Yeah, like
but and I had already asked him, I think you should be our drummer, bro, because he was in the studio with us for so long, and I know what he's capable of, so.
It was like, we would write, and then when I'd go home, I'd be like, play. Yeah, I'd be like, play this so it feels more human, you know? And then.
Because I didn't want it to be just, recorded drums, like as in program drums. I wanted someone to play, so he did. The next album will be completely that, Yeah, so, or the next.
Whatever
group of songs.
So, yeah.
Anyway, so that's how we became 7 Hours After Violet, bro.
And so, is there anything you can tease about what comes next? What's in the future for 7 Hours After Violet for y'all?
We got, we'll have 2 weeks off, and then we're in Europe all of June with Korn and Avenged, and then we're doing the festival cycle and a couple of headliners, a few.
Absolutely wild.
And then after that, I got some time off. I'm doing the System shows. And then we got some stuff in the works. We haven't fully committed to everything, but you're going to hear about some cool shit. Yeah.
Cannot wait.
Yeah, fun tours.
Fun stuff, bro.
We have we wrote more than enough music, so.
Might hear something new?
Yeah, we'll just keep riffing, and if we make something with and we want you guys to hear it, it'll come out.
If you're watching this.
Right there. Yeah. That was the best thing. That's exactly how I want it to be.
Yeah.
If we
we'll
send it to you. Yeah.
If you're watching this right now, I think there hasn't been enough people stepping back and just considering the stack of talent that's in this band. It is a super group of just AAA musicians. I remember the first time Shavo told me about it, I'm like, wait, you got him? You got him? You got him? What the And then I saw you guys live today, and I'm not just gassing you up. It was insane. You guys sounded so great live. I got an insane video. I know you saw me there going nuts.
I want to see some of that.
Yeah, I got really good shit.
To his credit too, he was like, I don't want anyone like from my generation. He was like, I want people from your guys' generation to join the band. So like everyone in the band's like is like under 35, you know.
Yeah,
so
I wasn't trying to get, you know.
You could have put together like a crazy super group, right?
That. I wanted just young, cool guys that are like passionate and they're talented, but they're also good people.
Yes.
It was very important that they were good people because we're gonna be, living together on the road.
Yeah.
Right.
That ain't no joke.
We're all homies for sure.
Yeah, that ain't no joke. And I consider these guys all my little brothers, and I love them to death. And I think that I'm very grateful to have them.
Well, I'm very excited about the future of 7 Hours After Violet. Thank y'all for making time today. It's an honor to have you guys here.
Hey.
Much love, baby.
We love Rockville.
Thank you. Much respect, guys. Thank you for doing
Congrats,
this. Thank you.
Congrats
Come on.
on the
Let's go.
success, my boy.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go.
1 million.
We did it.
Rockville, get